At 29,000 feet, the air is thin, and every step feels impossible. Yet in 1975, Junko Tabei, a quiet woman from Japan, stood where no woman had before. The summit of Mount Everest. She wasn't just battling the mountain, she was defying a world that told her she didn't belong. This isn't just a story about climbing. It's a story about courage, grit, and breaking barriers. What would you risk to follow your passion? Let's explore how Junko changed history. Welcome to Echoes of the Creed. Junko Tabei was born in 1939 in a small farming town in Fukushima, Japan. As the fifth of 7 children, life was simple but far from easy. When Junko joined a school trip to Mount Nasu at age 10, something stirred within her. She was captivated by the majesty of the mountains, but little did she know this spark would lead her to the roof of the world. But society had other plans. In post-war Japan, women were expected to prioritize family over ambition. Despite her talent and passion, Junko's pursuit of mountaineering was seen as frivolous. Undeterred, she joined climbing clubs, only to face ridicule from male climbers who dismissed her as a hobbyist. But Junko's resolve was stronger than the harshest winter winds. Have you ever faced criticism for chasing a dream? Let Junko's story remind you that your passion matters. Share your dreams in the comments below. Who knows, they might inspire someone else. Determined to carve out her own path, Junko founded the Joshi Tohan Club in 1969, a women-only mountaineering group. Here, she created a haven for women like her who loved climbing but were tired of the endless barriers society placed before them. Together, they defied expectations. In 1975, Junko's club joined an international expedition to conquer Mount Everest. It wasn't just the mountain that tested them. Funding was scarce, forcing them to sew their own climbing gear. On the icy slopes, an avalanche struck, burying Junko and her team under tons of snow. Miraculously, she survived but sustained injuries. Many would have turned back. Not Junko. With sheer grit, she pressed on. On May 16, 1975, Junko Tabei became the first woman to stand atop Mount Everest. As she gazed across the world, she wasn't thinking about conquest. She later said, "I didn't climb Everest to prove anything to anyone. I climbed it because I loved the mountains." But Junko's journey didn't end on that snowy peak. She went on to climb the highest mountains on all 7 continents, a feat known as the 7 Summits. Yet her greatest mission was not climbing. It was protecting the mountains she cherished. Junko was appalled by the litter left behind by climbers. She became a fierce advocate for sustainable mountaineering, leading efforts to clean Everest and raise awareness about environmental preservation. Her life's work inspired countless women and men to respect nature and challenge societal norms. Her story shows that true heroes don't just reach the summit, they change the landscape for those who follow. If you're inspired by Junko's journey, think about how you can make a lasting impact. Leave a comment about one small step you'll take today. Together, we can create ripples of change. Junko Tabei's story isn't just about climbing mountains, it's about conquering the impossible. She showed the world that true greatness lies not in proving others wrong but in staying true to your passions and values. Her legacy is a call to action for all of us, to challenge the barriers we face, to honor the earth, and to help others rise. So, what's your Everest? Don't just think about it. Start climbing. And if this story moved you, share it. Explore more incredible stories by watching other videos on our channel. Each one is a step toward inspiration. Live with purpose, join the creed.